Hey everybody, Toby Baxley here from the 12 Stones blog at www.tobybaxley.com. I want to talk to you a little bit today about RSS. You may have heard of this, you may never heard of it, you may be an old pro at it, but whatever your level of expertise at is with RSS, I'm hopeful that this video will be helpful to you. First of all, RSS stands for Really Simple Syndication, and it's basically a way for websites and blogs that are constantly updating to notify you of those updates in a one at a glance kind of place, like a Google Reader or other type of RSS aggregator. I use Google Reader because I have a Google login, as many people do, if not all. And I've opened one up here so that we can take a look at the Google Reader homepage. It's just google.com/reader. This is where you can subscribe to different blogs and websites and see the headlines as they come in and as they're updated on those websites. I read about 30 blogs probably a day, and it would just be overwhelming for me to have to go to each one of those individually and see if there's new content posted and read it and then go to another one. So this is a really great way to see it all at once. And so what I want to do is show you several different ways to subscribe to a blog and then some different things that you can do with RSS. I'm just going to start with my own blog, 12 Stones blog at tobybaxley.com, and show you some different ways that you can subscribe. At the top of every one of my blog posts, I've got this link for subscribing to my RSS feed. You can click on that and it'll give you a screen like this. You can say add to Google Reader. I'm going to close that and show you another one. I have a drop down list here, and if you see where my where the cursor is, I'm circling the pretty much the universal icon for RSS. It's like a little dot sending out transmission waves. So you can subscribe to posts via Google Reader, NetVibes, NewsGator, Yahoo. If you have another reader that you want to use, you can certainly do that, but I would click add to Google, and again it comes up to this screen and I would click add to Google Reader. I'm using Firefox 5 right now, and from the bookmarks menu it'll drop down. You can click subscribe to this page, and you could subscribe via Atom or RSS. I really don't know what the difference is between those two, but that's irrelevant for this video. And then another thing you can do is through Google Reader itself, you can click add subscription and just type in tobybaxley.com. And there it is. These are all the new items. If you want to click all items, you can see everything I've posted for the last, I don't know, couple months anyway. So there we have several different ways to subscribe to a blog post. A couple different things that I'd like to show you about RSS that you might find interesting is package tracking. Boxo, boxoh.com is a universal package tracking website. I've got UPS tracking number loaded in already. I'm going to click track and show you. It doesn't give the detail on this screen, but it shows a nice little map of every place that my package stopped on the way from it looks like maybe St. Louis or Kansas City to my house here in Mineola. But the cool thing you can do is track via RSS, and it will give you the add to Google Reader. I'm going to close out the old one because I don't need it. And it will show you all the steps that it took from when it received billing information until it was delivered. Obviously, this one's already been delivered, so we're going to see every step along the way, but as the package is in transit, you'll only see the steps that have been completed so far. So that's package tracking through boxo.com. You can track job searches through Monster or other sites that you might choose to search for jobs. I'm just going to look up creative in Texas, and it gives you 1,000+ creative jobs in Texas. But here is that universal RSS button, so I'm going to click that. I could also do the bookmarks pull down, and I'm going to add that search to Google Reader. Click subscribe there, and here are those jobs. And every time there's a new job posted in Monster with that search criteria, it will show up in your Google Reader. So really cool. You do the same for church jobs if you're looking for all the latest job openings on churchjobs.net, or if you want to search for a specific category. Every one of these categories has that RSS button to click and subscribe to those. Travelocity has an RSS feed creator. You can select, this one's not as easy to find if you just go to travelocity.com, but I will put the links in the information below the YouTube video and on my blog, so you'll have that readily available to you. You can create custom itineraries or custom searches for different types of trips, and you can select your departure city and then up to 5 destinations that you want to watch for fares, special fares and fare changes, and then you just create the feed right there, and anytime there's a fee change for one of those destinations from wherever you decided to leave from, it will show up in your Google Reader. So nice, easy, one-stop way to keep an eye on airfares that seem to be changing all the time. One last thing I'd like to show you is on uversion.com, which is a Bible application for Android, iPhone, iPad, BlackBerry, many different platforms, obviously web. They have reading plans that you can set up, and they're over here on the right column. You can click all plans, and let's just look up a whole Bible plan, the 1-year Bible, and then over here in the right column it says how to access this plan. We're going to click on RSS, and we're going to add that plan to Google Reader, and it shows the whole year's reading plans at once, and you can mark them red as you read them, but it won't give you the actual text, but it will give you the reading assignment for the day if you are reading in a paper Bible or on another device. So those are just a few things that you can do with RSS. I hope this was helpful to you, and drop me a comment on the YouTube video or on my blog, and let me know how you like to use RSS, and if you have any other questions, I'll be glad to answer those if I can. Thanks a lot.